Where did I put it? There we go. Slippers. Oh, I should probably plug that in. Hello, darlings. I accidentally did clown makeup, and I'm not mad at it. There we go. Ah! I had to come over here because this was just too good not to share. I accidentally did a demonic clown, basically. Or a demon that is a clown. I mean, you know, either or, one way or another. It's both horrific and fascinating. Twisted. On so many levels. But I'm not mad at it. It was an interesting wander into an odd character, to say the least. Meant to be developing my succubus character, but of course, this is something different. It's odd, and at the same point in time, I find it fascinating. And it definitely lends well to how animated my face is normally. I just never expected for that to amplify quite so much just with a little bit of an overline. Please do pitch in. I'm just like, it's so odd, but like it's the animation that I normally have in my face is even more amplified with this makeup. I am finding it just wild. But it's very yandere. It's very over the top, to say the least. It's almost like an evil character, almost like a villainess. I don't know. It's wild, but I'm loving it. Hello, darlings. How are we doing? I know I'm pulling faces because it is just, this is so wild. It is so cool though. Hey. Like I like this. Cause yeah, what would be my normal smaller animation still really shows up. So I'm like, and so when I over exaggerate, it is impressive. Ah, thank you. Like, I'm still kind of deciding with fangs, without fangs, but I'm kind of liking the fangs. I like most of my stuff a little bit not human, so, you know, vampires and demons and whatnot. Hey, how you doing, Dalton? I think I might put a little bit of like red, like a sharper red into the makeup. Maybe, oh, maybe just a hint of glitter. Maybe just a hint of glitter. Ooh. I'll have to think about that. Do I just want to make it a base purple, or do I want to be able to do different looks with it? Also, I might invest, because I've got a good amount of real estate here, so I might invest in doing either some sort of fun work or adding a little something. A little. By the way, if you have colorophobia, I am so sorry. I put the name or the title Clownin' Around for a reason, hoping that it would tip you off that there might be a very reticent Harlequin-esque look to the face. So, Sorry, this just, it is the dorkiest of dorkiest. Still, I'm loving it. Like, when there's a snarl, there's a snarl. When it's over the top, it's over the top. So odd, and yet I am still loving it. And literally, all it was is I just wanted to make the corners of my mouth look a little bit deeper. But I started out with a little bit of white liner towards the corners. And then I figured, oh, well, maybe I can just darken just that outside, you know, edge. And I ended up doing a little bit of an overdraw, and then I extended it, and it just went places, things. Like, I did a semi-Leviathan style cross, but I had a lot more fun, like, church scenes. It's just so demented. I know. But it's also so much fun. What can I say? So I am also manipulating my face so I can feel where it is, because different small muscle activations seem to have a, like when I do a snarl, when I actually put a snarl into something, gotta work on actually being able to freeze and manipulate that. Sorry. If you have questions, please feel free. And they don't even have to pertain to the makeup. Just if you have an in general question, feel free to do that. I had to come over. I already did a little bit of content and filming and whatnot, but I had to do a little bit of something. Sorry, this is fun. Interesting. So far, not too bad, not too bad. I'm just thinking of like where I can refine this makeup a little bit more. I did just kind of heavy and quick, and I did a very quick alteration. So, thinking of like where I can sharpen it up. I think the lips came out really well. But like, I know that I can make the eyes pop a little bit more. And I think it might just be a matter of putting a little bit more color in. Yeah, putting a little bit more color in to really get it to like pop. But I have a very hooded lid, so I've got a, yeah, like there needs to be a solid red in there. And I'm thinking maybe if I can find like a paintbrush, I can put in like small amounts of glitter glue or glitter primer, and then put some red like glitter pops in there. So like, I always have to make sure that I've got that hood, but like if I were to do a little pop of red right there, kind of leading into that, just that little swoop, little right there, and then maybe just a touch of red under here. Actually, I wonder, can I? Let's see. I've got, yes. Now, do I have a glitter primer? Okay, and can I find a, be great if I could find a paintbrush. Or honest, actually, rat tail might work. I'm gonna put that down. Hello. How do you do? Okay. See, I've got a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of primer. Okay. Okay, give that a second to get tacky. I can hear the replies already. Okay, let's give that a second to dry. There we go. Like, yep, that is gold. Let's get the red. Okay, I gotta remind myself to keep this eye closed. Okay, give that half a second. Let me close that up because that is glitter and it don't need to be everywhere. Stay closed, you bastard. Stay closed. Where did I put? And a makeup brush. Oh, there it is. There's the fluffy brush. Hello, darlings. I can work heavier with it next time and probably lay in some red, I think some red powder, and then the red glitter over the top works. Oh, actually I wonder what a touch of red glitter on the lip would look like. Don't mind me having some interesting times. Feel free to ask questions. I have plenty of answers. This is just the wonderful demented face I was gifted with. Okay, I'm not mad at that. It does pick up an extra dimension. How goes, how goes? Yeah, the pop of red does help. Although, Jesus, I might not need to be in direct. There we go. Hello, darlings. I can be more animated. I can be a little bit more demented in this makeup. It calls for drama. Thank you, darling. I was trying something else. I was trying to develop a different character and then somehow stumbled my way into clown makeup. But like demonic clown makeup. And I'm having so much fun with it. It's just over the top. And I mean, it goes so well. Yeah, if you have colorophobia, I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you. And if you have a liking for clowns, why, you're welcome. Hello, darlings. So, what shall we speak on? What shall we talk on? What shall we banter about? Oh, man. My brain, of course... Oh, why do I know these things? Well, I know why I know these things. I have a degree in psychology. So I know a little bit about a lot of bits. Including things like people who like balloons. They are the bane of clowns. But yeah, no, my brain went wandering off down that path for about half a second. And then I got the modifications done on my corset. I'm happy about that. Now I have this in rotation, so yay. I gotta figure out what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks. By the waterfall, I'm calling you. You can share it all under an ocean of blue. Sorry, I'm fascinated. Because I usually stay within my own lip line. Because I have a nice lip. But this is literally an over line of my mouth. How you doing, darling? This is an overline of my mouth, and it accentuates the animation, the anticipation. Just, sorry, this is just wild to me. I had never really pushed my makeup all that far before, so this is just, I like it. I like it. Can't quite decide if I would like to stay with like the demon theme. I don't know. Right? I think I want to make it a little bit shorter and get like an actual clasp in here just so that it sits flat, because it is a really nice cameo, but still leads, you know, down. Right. Ta-da. Well. I know, I'm such a dork. It's like a baby with keys right now. Okay, jingle, jingle, jingle. This is wild to my ADHD brain, so. Yes, thank you so much. No, I had a lot of fun putting this together. We'll see how the rest of this week goes. But yeah, on other channels it was suggested that I start heading towards the tube, and I also plan on doing some more Twitch Purple app. So when it comes down to live streaming, I think I'm going to try doing a couple hours in each place, see kind of how I like the vibe and how easy it is to set it up from my phone, because that's going to be my source going forward. I think tomorrow I'm going to still work on getting things listed and sold. I definitely need to take accountability and post up on some of the sites and some of the other places. I'm a bit stressed right now, but, you know, gotta work on it. I believe you. I'm a little bit Captain Panic. Again, it's like you get to see a wonderfully curated version of what I am, but sometimes, like, when the camera is off, like, I'm just Captain Stress. Because my life was very trauma-informed growing up, and I'm still breaking cycles and healing shit and just trying to fucking survive. And I don't want to be a statistic. I really don't want to be a statistic. Okay, the eggnog and the coffee was a good call. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more eggnog though. But yeah, I mean, I put in some applications today. I'm gonna look towards remote work. Gonna see if any place in the area for like certain things are, you know. That part. Like being black, being queer, being neurodivergent. And it's like it's like please don't let me be stat, because it's like everybody keeps telling me, oh my god, you're so good at this, you're so good at that, you know, you're so creative and you're gonna do so great, you're so much potential, and it's like I'm like, I have so much potential, but when I put myself out there, I'm not seeing the return on effort. And I'm trying not to compare myself to others, but like I look at others' success and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? How am I not playing the game right? How am I not mimicking the pattern correctly? Because I do pattern recognition. How am I not mimicking the pattern correctly? And I know in which ways I'm not mimicking certain parts of the pattern, and it's because of, ethics, and it's because of my disdain for a lot of capitalism. But in other ways, I'm not savvy for things like marketing myself. It's hard for me to brag about myself, which is what marketing feels like, and my brain tweaks. But I'm also just not overly educated in those areas, and I'm good at producing. I'm good at being. I'm good at, the doing once I have a good prompt or whatever. I'm good at the banter. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Trying to do all the other entrepreneurial stuff. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Pardon the ramble. Absolute tangent right there. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yeah. I agree. I know that I've got people waiting for me to just fuck up. And I'm like, yeah. I am a person. I'm going to have to learn and grow and experience. If you never fuck up, if you never have a moment of learning, then are you actually living, or are you just subsisting? Yeah. Like I can pick up trivia and hyper focus shit super fast. I have so much trouble with technology, like computer technology. Like, I know enough to keep myself safe, decently so. But like CFO, CEO, SEO, whatever the fuck those acronyms are, those things make my head spin. Trying to figure out like the right hashtags to use on stuff. Or how often to post. Like, how often do I post my own original content versus trending sound content versus content that promotes me? How often do I need to update a blog? Like, because I keep hearing so many different conflicting reports. And I'm just like, and I just kind of want a hub where I can put all of my safe for work and not so safe stuff together. And then just like people can pick through it as they please. Like, and quite frankly, why can't I, just as an individual, also filter for what age I want to allow? Because even in non-spicy science, I prefer an older crowd, so it would be nice to be able to filter without getting suppressed. You know what I mean? Like, I swear to God, I can understand incantations to Hecate in Latin better than I can understand some of this. Here's how you manipulate the algorithm for your timeline and your analyticals for running neurodivergent demographic. The fuck? That and okay, other neurodivergence here. Is it just me? Or when neurotypicals, like, do neurotypicals just fit into a box and just stay there? Like, how do they do that? How do they do that? I don't have just one thing I do. Like, every time people ask, so, well, what do you do? What are you? It's like, professional talker? I can banter on and yap on about a lot of different subjects. I am willing to go out and try something first so that if there is failure involved, well, I failed and you can see how to avoid how to do said thing. But also if there's a success involved, you know what risk is, around it, or, what things to expect. So, like, when you know what to expect, sometimes you actually enjoy your own personal experience even more. Because you don't have to worry about all the what if. Somebody already dispelled a lot of the what ifs, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is probably up my alley. Or, oh, yeah, no, I probably wouldn't enjoy that nearly as much. I'm like, I'm willing to fail. I am willing to fail. I am willing to do the things. I'm also willing to hold space for other people to, like, just decompress and banter and have basically a digital third space, because we've lost so many physical third spaces. Right? I'm a witch. I'm an artist. I read tarot cards. Honestly, I love getting in depth about, like, comic books and other stuff. Right now, I've been going through a really rough patch in my life, and I am trying to learn how to heal and how to be more commanding and be more assured of myself and sure in myself. And for once, I'm trying to actually pursue the spicy lifestyle that I've really wanted to pursue all of my life, but unfortunately I lived in a very repressive household. So, yeah, I'm just getting that now, and it's all in the middle of all this other rocky shit going on, and I'm like, fuck. So what am I? I'm a lot of things. I'm complicated, to say the least. I'm complicated, but it's not a bad thing. It can be an interesting thing. It's just a thing, and it's a thing that needs to be discussed. If you can't be multifaceted, this odd thought popped into my head. We talk about hyperfocus, especially as neurodivergence. But if you create and solidify a singular identity that has next to no room to flex and grow, is that not the most hyper-focused one can be? Would that not put them firmly in neurodivergent, but at a very far end of a particular scale? I'm just saying, it's a hypothesis. It's an odd thought. It's a shower thought, okay? I tend to drink coffee. I do have some teas that I enjoy. In fact, I should probably indulge of the citrus tea the next go-around. But yeah, I usually drink coffee. I put a little bit of eggnog in this coffee and a touch of mesquite honey at the bottom. Yes, I did. And then I just added the strapping so that the cup can't accidentally roll forward. I'm gonna hand tack this in place later on. But yeah, this will keep it from accidentally rolling forward, so now I can actually bend and hinge and I'm not worried about failure. Right? Trader Joe's eggnog, heavy on the spice. I absolutely adore it. Oh, go to bed again, darling. Have a nice night. Yeah, I like this. I like this look. I think my brain is finally calming down about it. Still definitely outside my normal. Oh, now I know what I wanted to try. Okay. Trying different things. Not mad at the cut crease, actually. Might add like a little bit more. Still developing. Hey B, how you doing? Don't mind me, I got odd over on Twitch. Started working on one type of makeup and just wandered into the clown makeup. What can I say? Also, who was blowing up the phone? Okay, I like this. So, I'm gonna head off again, just had to show it a little bit. Anyways, I'm off for a wander. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll let you know what's going on. Gotta start promoting myself. Follow me over on the YouTube, on Twitch. Feel free to follow the Blinks and Lyle. I'm gonna try and get those updated even more so. And get stuff rolling again, because fuck. Bye.